Very first artist, what do you say about a guy that was voted one of the 50 all-time greatest guitarists in the world? He's originally from Alabama, makes his home in Austin, Texas. He's got a great album called Work Play. It's a live album. He's going to introduce his music. Very, very forceful and energetic guitarist that he is. The song is called First and Repair. Please welcome Monte Montgomery to the Woodsongs Old Time Radio.
Doesn't do me any good to be in your neighborhood trying to connect with the past. Like the scene in my mind of flirting with a rhyme, all the sounds coming up at last. With the untimely demise of your focus on the prize that fell into your hands and out. Well, you could have been the one, now your body's had gone through the valley of the shadow of doubt. Yeah. Could be the color of a shadow at midnight, blending in with your windswept hair, causing me to refrain from calling your name in a windstorm. At the corner of First and Repair. Alright. First and Repair. Well, you're not shy of 30 with your hands still dirty from holding yourself up at the bar. Yeah, you really made out like a bandit gone south with one red hand in the jar. You used to play it safe, you used to take it on faith and hope that everything worked out. But the mind can erase what you long to erase. Maybe that's what this is about. Yeah. Could be the color of a shadow at midnight, blending in with your windswept hair, causing me to refrain from calling your name in a windstorm. Yeah, at the corner of First and Repair. First and Repair. Be the color of a shadow at midnight, blending in with your windswept hair, causing me to refrain from calling your name in a windstorm. At the corner of First and Repair. Yeah, the corner of First and Repair. Alright, First and Repair. First and Repair. Yeah, the corner of First and Repair. First and Repair.
It's a great CD called Work Play, First and Repair. Monte Montgomery, thank you for coming to the Woodsong stage. It's great to have you here, finally.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, Mom and Dad took a big role in shaping your musical future when you were young. Dad, I guess more the spiritual music, but your mom was a fairly accomplished kind of a folk singer in Texas.
Yeah, she was, and I mean, I have memories as a child sitting on her lap and just doing the right hand strumming while she did the chords. You know, that was my earliest memory of guitar. You know,
she would finger the G and the C, and she'd let you.
Yeah, so I would just do the strumming, and really my first chords and songs that I played came from her music.
So your musical growth, and I guess they were very encouraging to you when you decided to take music seriously. Almost, I hate to say career move with music. It's a passion that becomes part of your life and becomes your lifestyle. It's hard to make a career move as a musician. It doesn't pay a whole lot at first, does it?
Well, I mean, I've been doing it since I was about 13, and it was kind of, I lived with my dad for a while, and I followed my mom out to Texas because she went out there to follow her musical dreams, and it's really just kind of all I've been doing since I was 13, and I started that playing with her, and I've never stopped. Just.
Well, you're here. You have an acoustic guitar, fairly well beat up. Visually, it has a lot of personality. You just smack the tar out of that thing while you're playing.
It was very pretty when I first bought it.
And you have a great bass player and a great drummer. We'll introduce them properly here shortly. But who were you listening to at 13 years old? Who did you want to be like? I mean, was it Stevie Ray Vaughan? Was it who were the inspirations for a young kid in Texas?
Well, I'd kind of grown up listening to the top 40 radio a lot and whatever they were spinning in Birmingham at the time, and when I met up with my mom in Texas, she kind of introduced me more to a lot of kind of Texas songwriters, people like Guy Clark and Shake Russell and B.W. Stevenson, and kind of this whole folk scene that she was involved in. So I think that my songs kind of have a tendency to have a kind of a pop feel with more of a folk songwriting sensibility. I kind of like to think, the different elements, but so I'm kind of a combination of that stuff.
As a young kid, let me ask a personal question. Was it hard for you to leave your dad in Alabama to go to Texas to be with your mom? Was that a hard decision for you as a young kid?
No.
Enough said there.
Short version.
Short version. No, it wasn't. And so you had a great time in Texas with your mom and really getting into the music, and I guess that just unleashed your artistic soul. So that's great that you had all that encouragement then as a kid. So you're treating the acoustic guitar. Let's talk about technique for a second. You're treating the acoustic guitar almost like an electric.
Yeah, very much so. I kind of coming up, I used to be kind of a hired gun. I'd get in a band and be the lead guitar player, and I would play electric for a stint with a band, and I would just get tired of that and feel like I was losing my chops, on acoustic, and I'd feel like I really need to get back to that. I don't want to lose that, and I kind of went round and round doing that. And I would kind of join these kind of Crosby, Stills, Nash kind of acoustic things for a while, and I kind of went round and round, and I started my own band and started doing a little of both. And the acoustic sets, I would just start out each set with the acoustic, then play electric. But it just seemed like I'm carrying around too much gear. So let's just leave the amps alone, and I'll
simplify.
I'll just play acoustic.